Hey guys, I'm MB, founder of underdogchance.com, and in this video, I will share my NHL betting mall projections for Thursday, April 10th. Yesterday, I had Anaheim. They beat Calgary, and it was another winning day. So six straight underdog wins so far. A good run. And my goal at the start of the season was to hit 20 units with my betting model. Right now, close to 18 units. So I hope I reach this goal, and then this case is closed. The goal was to create a profitable betting model that will help bettors to make smarter bets. And again, sometimes people ask me, what is your model results? It is never just model results, because when you bet, you will have different bookmakers. You will place bets at different time. You will place different lineups and many other things, right? So it is not just the betting model. It is always you plus betting model plus your mindset plus your discipline plus your consistency plus your understanding of money management. This is final profit. Okay, some people think that they will just get picks and betting model, and then that's it. Okay, but this is not, unfortunately, this is not how the things work. I always say sports betting is much more about personal transformation than just about picks. Okay, and I hope I will reach this goal with this betting mall. And this betting mall has a little bit some other settings, and I'm even more happy for one of our members who is also close to reach his goal. He has, I think, 3 qualified bets. He has a little bit lower criteria. I also think he bet on different bookmakers, and maybe he has also other settings, because here every bettor can change settings a little bit. So why settings? You imagine you have a recipe for some food, and then you have some your secret sauce, so you don't need to change the whole food. You just add something yours, right? And I think this is the beauty if you have a betting model, because I'm not fan of blindly following other people's picks or models, but being a bettor who maybe doesn't have time or knowledge to build a betting model, and once you have this, then you can tweak it a little bit without changing everything, right? And many people can even have better results once they put all this together. Okay, but let's go to today's projections. I don't have any qualified bet based on my criteria, but there are a couple of plays that might be worth taking, worth looking, and maybe you can use this information if you bet on NHL and if you research games. Okay, so Chicago Blackhawks against Boston Bruins, based on my projections, 5.22 goals. Bookmakers set at 6. So I'm not focusing on totals. Some people do. I'm focusing on money lines, but small lean to under 6. When it comes to money lines, bookmakers, my numbers and bookmakers numbers are too close. Okay, Red Wings against Florida, based on my projections, 1.58 on Florida, 2.73 on Detroit. Those are too close numbers. When it comes to totals, maybe over. Okay, over 5.5. This would be closest to be qualified bet. So in the first game, under this over. Buffalo Columbus Blue Jackets, I have 1.70 on Columbus, bookmakers 1.71, which is basically the same. Carolina Washington, I have Washington as a small underdog. Bookmakers also have them as a small underdog, but as you see, my number is very similar to bookmaker number, so there's not enough discrepancy. I'm looking for a little bit bigger discrepancies. Okay, Winnipeg against Dallas Stars. Based on my projections, Winnipeg should be small favorite, not small underdog, and this is close to be a qualified bet. At the start, I was looking adjusted Kelly 1, and then later I found that the criteria is too close, and the best bets needs to be with bigger adjusted Kelly, or if you like, we need to be a little bit more selective, because with the too close adjusted Kelly, there is not enough discrepancy, and the betting model doesn't identify enough good bets in very simple words. Okay, so right now it is set at 1.75, and this is working really well. I already talked about this many times. Many people start betting after 50 bets. The results are not great, and then they start building a completely new betting model. Some people bet one sport, and then they already want to have the third and sixth and seventh. It is too wide knowledge. Okay, what I recommend is, once you decide to bet, let's say NHL, do this whole season, and then quick decisions, and then slow changes. Okay, don't change things quickly. Okay, you need to have quick decision, slow changes. Okay, and this is everywhere, in business, everywhere. Okay, serious businesses, big companies, they make quick decisions and slow changes. Okay, not vice versa. So but this is closest to be a qualified bet. I think this is the probably the best bet if you could get good odds, right? I think the odds already dropped, so this is a good direction. But later, if the goalies will change, but even if even if they change goalies, then the bookmakers will immediately change the odds, so it will probably, the value will be gone. But if you can get good odds at 2.20, 2.25, or plus 125 on Winnipeg, I think this is a very good value. Vancouver Canucks against Colorado, based on my projections, no value. My numbers and bookmakers numbers are the same. I think that Vancouver is a little bit underrated, but it is not there. Nashville, Utah, similar story. I have Nashville as an underdog, but not such a big underdog. Bookmakers have them at plus 183. I think this is a little bit too much. But of course, it is still not good qualified bet. Okay, when you bet on big underdogs, you don't need to win every single bet, right? If you have long-term strategy, sometimes you can win every third bet and you will still make a profit. Okay, it is just the math, right? But betting on underdogs is not. It's not a joke, because most people don't have the nerves and patience to do this, because when you bet on underdogs, you will have a lot of losses. Okay, and then you need to wait. Sometimes in the whole year, the whole profit will be made in 2 months, and most people are not willing to grind daily for 7 or 6 months, because nobody knows when wins will happen, nobody knows when losses happen. The only sure way to win in the long run, sure, but increasing the chances, right, is if you do this daily, if you grind, if you do this every single day. Some people start betting after 100 bets or 50 bets, things are not great, and then they are angry, they stop betting, and then they wait, and then they repeat and repeat. This is not betting. Okay, betting is doing analysis every single day, and then wins will happen maybe sometimes only in March and April, and then for the rest of the year you'll keep doing analysis, but there will be no profit, but you will end with I don't know, 30 units overall, right? This is just how things can happen. Rangers Islanders, based on my projections, Islanders should be small favorite. They are no value. Seattle Vegas Golden Knights, very similar numbers, maybe small into under 6, but still too close. And Anaheim Ducks against Los Angeles Kings. Anaheim is 3.70 or plus 270 underdog. I think they should be a little bit smaller underdog, so maybe some plus 1.5. But again, they're playing back to back on the road. Uh, I don't know. So, but there is not enough value anyway. So, what is the best bet today? I believe the best value, not the best bet, the best value, Winnipeg at plus 116 or better. And if Winnipeg would be plus 125, this would be a qualified bet for me. But unfortunately, there is not enough value in today's games. But I hope my numbers help you, or maybe some of my ideas. But again, you don't need to listen to me. Again, this is just my perspective. There is 100 people, they have 100 perspectives. Just take what resonates with you, and at the end of the day, you need to take responsibility for whatever you take. And I wish you success. Thank you.